What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Can We Get That in Vertical podcast. Proudly brought to you by Creative Call, Aaron and Brok. Joining you once again. How are we, Brok?
Great to have you back. Great to have my pal, my comrade, my co-host back from sunning his white butt in the islands of Greece. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm still feeling a little jet lagged. Hadn't had a great night's sleep yet, but we'll get there. But feeling good, feeling refreshed, feeling relaxed. Was so happy to come back and get back into it with you. We just moved into an office.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
Which is so sick. We've been working from home for the last year and a half, and it's just been such a drag of just like Brok and I just work so well just when we're in the room together, just like banging out ideas, talking, chatting, ribbing each other. It's been good. So that's been happening as well. While I was in Greece, mate, as well as I'm sure you were seeing on Instagram, I feel like every club was playing Makeba. Ooh, Makeba. That was just like song of the summer / winter for us.
I actually really enjoy the music video. For those out there that haven't seen it, I'd go watch it. The female singer that sings it, I can't remember her name, but she's very sultry.
Is it an old song?
No, not old.
New?
It's newish. But yeah, if you haven't seen a TikTok or an Instagram reel with that song in the background, you haven't been on social media.
On TikTok, Instagram.
I think we even fell victim. We've pushed one out with it on there.
We pushed a couple out.
But I was going to say something interesting happened pre-Aaron going over that we actually never talked about before. But because of him going on trip, it just reminded me, and I thought I'd bring it up now. We actually thought of a really cool content business, and in a sense, I believe is where a lot of content might go. Like there will be a lot of businesses like this, and it doesn't necessarily like this is super niche, where it's basically someone sending you. I've just shot all my holiday on my mobile phone, photo and video dumping that into a folder for a content creator, and the content creator spitting out 5 or 6 reels for you, popular trending reels for you to post on your social, and it being, let's say $500 or $1,000 or something like that. And this is for people, obviously still it's not for poor people, still middle class because it's still
for poor people.
It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone.
Poor people. I don't think poor people go on holidays. Do they?
Go on holidays? Yeah, there we go. We've already beaten the market on that. It's definitely excessive, but I think it's going to get more popular because the social just continues to lead the way. Like people, for those that don't know as well, Aaron's partner started a social media content creation business for weddings. And every couple that she talks to, everyone that leaves a review just says, why did I hire a videographer, photographer when this content's almost better, if not better? And they've said that it is better than the content we got from our photographer on a mobile phone.
The reviews that she gets is like crazy that it just like sells the business so well. It's just like all these moments, you captured everything. They're looking at it the next day on their phone because that's just like the speed of delivery, and you just like upload all the raws to Dropbox, and then they have all these raws from the day. So if they can watch instead of waiting weeks for the videographer to edit a masterpiece back, it's like you've got all these moments just done. She edits reels. It's like crazy.
So yeah, socials turned us into a bunch of moment hungry whores basically, and the capitalizing on that is going to be super easy, and it's becoming more prevalent. And that's that holiday idea. Immediately we thought of it and we looked it up, and there was already 2 or 3 businesses we could find on Google doing exactly that. So, even that thing that we just said sounds super niche and sounds like, why would anyone do that? There's people already making money off that idea right now.
Yeah.
So if you can think of, if you're out there and you're listening and you're a content creator or you're a social media manager, these little things that you can add on as side businesses where you feel like people are, like family holidays where the mum gets her phone out heaps and you go, for $250, I can put that together as a highlight video. Because the mum doesn't want to learn, Premiere Pro. They don't want to get on Canva. They haven't got time. They're raising their kids. If you can extract a couple of bucks from them, but also give them something back that's going to be memories forever. These are great business ideas and things that people should capitalize on. So get out there and do it.
And just shout out to mums, just doing the most.
Always doing the most. God bless them. My mum right now is looking after my kid. God bless her.
God bless. Something else that has just kind of happened recently. I've probably maybe been avoiding this, but I just never got onto CapCut. So for those of you who don't know, CapCut is an app. Yeah, CapCut's an app where you can just download it on your phone. I think there's a desktop version as well. But it's just you can edit your videos and stuff on CapCut as a free editor. What I guess I didn't realize until just recently is that they have a lot of templates and trends. And I thought when I first started seeing it, I thought the templates were a bit garbage. And I was like, I can do way better in Premiere Pro. Obviously, it's probably going to take me more time, but it's going to look better. But just recently, it's just we just had a look in there. I saw an Instagram reel that was here's how to do this trend, and it was the photo cutout trend of you see
photo collage,
you upload a photo, and it's uploads the photo collage with cutouts and stuff, which just looks really cool and trendy. And I was like, all right, this looks super easy. I'm going to give it a go. And I just downloaded it, uploaded 10 photos, and just straight away, it's just edited something that I would say is probably 80% there without I could do it and spend, another hour or 2 hours on it and really polish it up. But for just 15 minutes of me uploading the photos and it just spitting out a video, it was very impressive.
Yeah. Again,
and then I also saw all the meme templates.
Yeah.
And just okay, we need to be looking at this. They have a full trending templates section. You can scroll through templates that people make. It alerts you to what templates are performing well.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm a CapCut convert now.
Yeah. It's again another great idea for social media managers out there. You need to take notice of CapCut, and if you're not already, because because I use what do I use? I can't remember, and I don't have my phone handy.
InShot or something?
Yeah, I use another video editor that's really powerful, but CapCut kind of does almost the same amount of editing. So really, as an editing tool that you can just edit your videos inside of, but then has a bunch of and you can see it on TikTok, especially super prevalent on TikTok, where it's this is a CapCut edit. Remember the boat?
Well, it's linked, so it's it's you can see.
There was that one where people were green screen themselves on a boat, and that got super popular. I think that was kind of the birth of CapCut taking over. Was that kind of?
Yeah, it's linked, so it's if you can upload directly from CapCut to TikTok, and then I think it's if you're watching it on TikTok, it says use this CapCut template in the TikTok, and you can click it, and it'll take you over to CapCut, and you can use the exact same template. But yeah, just so many trends and stuff that I saw on it, and it just seems super easy to make. So yeah, definitely something to take note of if you're looking for trending ideas, and then being able to just execute them super easy for yourself or for clients or something is definitely a way to go. I actually saw a trend that I got shown by a client going can we do something like this? And I went and did it in Premiere Pro myself, just making it. And then I just saw it yesterday as the trend, and I was like, that's where the original came from, and it would have been so easy to just upload the stuff to CapCut instead of me making it.
So social media managers, videographers, editors, this could be your hack where you shave a good 10 hours off your work week with just
literally.
And this is, again, we talk about it continuously. AI programs, apps are just going to continue to make the jobs that we have either easier or fade away a little bit and allow the average person at home to catch up. But you don't have to be afraid. because it still takes iterations. It's still people creating templates. It's still people have to insert those things. Like there's still humans making these things. So if you are good, you will still rise to the top. So no need to be afraid, my friends.
And also just one thing, also just like speaking of AI that I've seen trending at the moment, which I think is really cool, is obviously we've spoken about it before, the Photoshop generative AI.
Oh,
where you can, make photos bigger and you can like add things to photos. The people have now started to realize that you can get creative with videos, which I think is like really, really cool. So it's like if you have, let's say you've got like you shoot yourself on like a couch and you're just like talking to the screen. What you can actually do is because it's just you that's moving inside the middle of the frame and then space around you that's not moving, like the room, you can actually bring that into Photoshop generative AI and just make the room bigger. You can add stuff around you because the frame's not moving, and then import that as a video and then layer your video over the top, and suddenly you've just got like a completely different video as to what you had before, which I think is crazy. So like the new stuff that we're seeing with generative AI for video is really, really cool. And I definitely want to have a play with that and see what kind of magic we can come up with.
Yeah, a lot of music, I obviously, both of us are into a lot of music content, and it's prevalent right now. I'm going to stop saying prevalent because I've said it 5 times already today.
Learned the word today.
Yeah,
learned what it meant today and just hasn't stopped using it.
Apparently I learned the word today and I've just found it in my head. It's become more obvious now that like musicians, and the musicians are generally always the first to try stuff because they're always looking for something fresh to help market their music. Like 360 cameras, we're seeing that get popular there for a little bit. The generative AI, it's so good because it's like you've got someone there with an NPC. For those that don't know what an NPC is, it's just like a touchpad that makes sounds and playing the NPC, and then as they hit each beat, the background's changing constantly. So it's like just happening so fast and so much movement, and the room's expanding at the same time. It's like there was just so much in some of these videos where you're like far out. Like this is, people are really trying to push the boundaries of what they can do with this one function that Photoshop's given them. So props to the artists out there.
Very, very cool. But on that note, is there anything else, Brok, do you like to discuss today's episode? No, that's it. We are donezo. We're back. Podcasts will be coming out regularly from here on out. So we love you. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening. Make sure to rate and review. And we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.